feel the vibe. Trade breeze in the air, man, it's come alive. Sensual obsessions and trace scents in the lab. Cooked up a hit, now it's sitting in the bag. Bright with that bergamot, lemon so clean. Lavender in the middle, keep it calm, real mean. Cedar wood rugged, vetiver's earth tone. Oak moss laying down that mossy green throne. Amber so warm, musk got the sway. Sandalwood creamy, keep it smooth all day. It's a fresh, masculine, outdoorsy dream. Like a cool hike trail when the summer sun beams. Rocket in the daytime, spring through fall. When the air's crisp fresh, man, you're standing tall. Trade breeze, the essence of fresh masculinity. First batch limited, but fully macerated, it's no mystery. Sensual obsessions, traces, that's the chemistry. This is more than just a scent, it's a legacy.
Y'all know I love music, right? Check this one out. Y'all remember this one? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, y'all hip hop heads from the old days, y'all should remember that one. That's the Gangsta Mass Appeal. So I got 5 fragrances that got that boom, 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 that Mass Appeal. So before we get into that though, I need something from you. I need you to like this video. I need you to share this video. I need you to continue to check in and let me know where you're watching this video from. And if you haven't, sub to the channel. Any activity in the comment sections is good. Man, let me see who been checking in. You know, it's always the usual suspects. It's always Wyoming. It's always Bay Springs, Mississippi. Georgia been checking in. Florida been checking in. Yonkers, New York checked in with me. Let me see who else did I. Washington State checked in with me. Arizona's checked in with me. Trying to think. That's wild. That's wild, I think. But I appreciate the love. Alabama State checking in with me. Alabama State check. Arkansas been checking in with me. I got love in Arkansas. Yeah. But y'all just continue to keep hitting that comment section and let me know where you're checking in from. Now y'all ready for some boom, 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 boom. Some Mass Appeal. Very inexpensive, mass appealing fragrance. This is a flanker. The first one was a beautiful smelling fragrance. It just did not last long. So ever since then, Jimmy Choo has been stepping this game up. So from the house of Jimmy Choo, it is Jimmy Choo Man Intense. And there's the levels on this right there. And this is a crazy fragrance with boom, 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 with mass appeal. I ain't even gonna put it up to my nose. Really, really, really good smelling fragrance. I could literally smell like this all day. Does it smell as good as the original? I don't think so. I don't quite think it smells as good as the original Jimmy Choo, but man, the performance on that original Jimmy Choo was just atrocious, to say the least. This one still has that same mass appeal that the original had, but it just performs way, way better. This one, slightly sweet, very much a blue fragrance, a little bit musky, a little bit woody, all the things that they put in fragrances that they've been putting in fragrances for years. It is mass appealing. Is it unique in the reinvention of the wheel? No. Is it groundbreaking? No. Is it good? Yeah. Do I like it? Yeah. Do I think you'll like it? Yeah. Do people like it? Yes. Now, another one from the house of Jimmy Choo that I've had much success with is Man Blue. Man Blue is a banger as well. But I like this one too. From the house of Jimmy Choo, it is Jimmy Choo Man Blue. It's not Jimmy Choo Man Blue. It is Jimmy Choo Man Intense. Jimmy Choo Man Ice is great as well. All those are mass appealing fragrances, but we're talking about this one today. Jimmy Choo Man Intense. Definitely a fragrance that has boom, 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 mass appeal. And while we on mass appeal, Ralph Club. And this is the original, which is an EDP concentration, not to be confused with the Parfum or the Elixir. Very mass appealing fragrance. Very clean, very sweet, very woody. Again, a little bit of musk running through the bottom of it. Musk is a very mass appealing fragrance when it's used right. When it's used with some other woods, maybe some citruses or something just to give it some sweetness, because I'm gonna tell you something. I've yet to wear a sweet fragrance and people not react fondly to it. I don't know what it is about the combination of sweet and woody that people just absolutely love. So from the house of, well, it's not Polo. From the house of Ralph Lauren is what we'll call it. It is Ralph Club. Now that I think about it, Ralph Lauren been doing this for a while, because romance wasn't a part of Polo. It was Ralph Lauren's romance. It wasn't Polo. So there's, I guess, Ralph Lauren fragrances and then there are Polo fragrances, which, I mean, we know Polo is invented by Ralph, but I guess you have to, yeah, I guess so. But yeah, this sweet, woody, again, a little bit of musk, not a lot, slightly blue fragrance. Very, very sweet. Dries down beautifully and has tons of mass appeal. People will actually love this fragrance on you. I've yet to wear this and not get a compliment. It's not the biggest, baddest performer on the list, but it is Swiss Army. Very Swiss Army. Winter, summer, spring, fall, day, night, wedding. Dress it up, keep it super, super casual. Whatever you want to do with this, you can wear it. And it's fine. Running errands or going to a wedding, you're going to be just fine with Ralph Club. This next one don't get a whole lot of talk anymore. And that's because we have so many flankers and so many different fragrances come out that we forget about really good fragrances sometimes. From the house of Paco Rabanne, it is 1 Million Parfum. And I like this one. This is a very mass appealing fragrance with great performance, great longevity. It's mass appealing, but I think it's a little bit unique. This fragrance just reminds me of grape. It reminds me of grape Kool-Aid. Really clean, sweet. And I know you're probably thinking clean. Yeah, it just comes off as clean and warm. But it does have a grape nuance to it. I don't think grape is listed as one of the notes, but notes make accords, and accords are what you smell. And this just reminds me of grape Kool-Aid, a grape wine, a grape sports drink in a great way. Every time I wear this fragrance, and I've worn this a lot, levels are right there. Every time I wear this fragrance, people are like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. So I could pair this with some JB Butters. And it'd be nice, but it's one you don't hear about anymore. You don't hear about it anymore. And this is where I miss tag videos and things like that in FragCom, because you got to talk about more fragrances. This is one that just has gone by the wayside. It'll be discontinued soon, and they'll be trying to get $17,100 for the bottle. But I like it. I think Paco did a really good job with this one. From the house of Paco, I was gonna say Paco Rabanne, but it's just Rabanne. So from the house of Rabanne, it is 1 Million Parfum. And it doesn't get any more mass appealing. Doesn't get any more mass appealing than this fragrance. From the house of YSL, it is Myself. I'm trying to see what my levels are on this. Levels are pretty high. And I got this at a really good deal. I got this from Macari. Very similar in the same vein as Ralph Club. All of these fragrances are going to be in the same vein, honestly. You know, but they're mass appealing. So they're going to share some of the same. But I pick up on a little bit of this. They're similar as well. I pick up on some of this in there with the fruitiness. This is a very fresh, clean, fruity fragrance. I think it is super mass appealing. A little bit different from the 1 million parfum, but it has something in it that gives it sort of a fruity, blue fruity type of vibe. But that 1 million is amazing. And so is this. I mean, this is almost like a perfect mix between crazy. But these two, I get hints of this and hints of this. Now, I'm not saying that they're, one's copying the other, because I just feel like once one company puts out something and has some success with it, everybody's following. And this, though it's not the reinvention of the wheel to us frag heads, this was one of the best-selling fragrances the year that it came out. No, let me rephrase that. It wasn't one of, it was the best-selling fragrance the year that it came out. People love it. Us frag heads like different notes and we want to be wild, but a lot of people that wear fragrances, they don't care. They don't care nothing about it. I mean, just being real, bro. They don't care. They don't care to smell coffee drenched in honey with Tootsie Roll lollipop. They just want to smell good. And that's what you get with myself. I like Le Parfum as well. I like this one better than Le Parfum. Le Parfum is excruciatingly sweet. Teeth crunching sweet. But it's good. It's just really, really sweet. I think this one has a perfect little balance. And there's never been a time I've worn this and somebody had gone, you smell really nice. And that's with all of these. But YSL myself, super mass appealing. Last but not least on the list is from the house of John Paul. Which one is this? I'm just making sure I got the right one, because these bottles look so much alike and I don't have my trusty magnifying glass in here with me. I think I got the right one now. Let me see. Bear with me, people. You hear the train? Every time I do a video, there's the train. Takes my eyes a second to focus. Should have bought my magnifying glass in with me. But I was reaching to get... let me just see. Let me see which ones I can get to. This is Le Parfum. Okay. That's Le Parfum, right? Yeah. That's Le Parfum. This is the one I was trying to get. It is. I was just making sure of which one it is. And we ain't scared to, because that's in the navy. Yeah. This is the right one. I was getting these two confused, and I wanted to make sure that I got the right one, because now that the light has hit them, I can see them properly. This is Le Parfum. This is the one I was reaching for and trying to get, and the one that I wanted to put in this video. And I'm glad that I did, because it's the right one. And this is Ultra Malt. And the levels on it is right here. Now I'm going to tell you, Lattafa makes a straight up banger representation of this. I won't say clone. They're very close, called, what is that? Rams Silver. That is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. This is a beautiful fragrance as well. Levels on it are right there. So this Ultra Malt is an extremely, extremely mass appealing fragrance as well. Since I got those down, I will talk about them. Yeah, this is extremely mass appealing. That Rams Silver from Lattafa, it's a banger. It is a banger, especially for $16. You cannot go wrong with that. Not for $16, I'm telling you, you can't. But I do like the notes of Ultra Malt. Again, you get a sweet, blue, sort of musky, just really sweet and blue is what you're gonna get. You don't get any of the mint like you do in the navy. Yeah, you don't really get a lot of that in here, but still a good smelling fragrance. I like it, especially the dry down. Now, the Rams Silver from Lattafa and this in the opening, not as similar as you would think. Because if you pick that one up and you spray it on, you're gonna think, man, that doesn't smell anything like Ultramont. Let it work, let it cook, and then you're gonna be like, ah, I get it. Because the dry down is where the magic happens on both of these fragrances. But again, this one is youthful, playful, sweet, slightly blue, hint of bubblegummy, but not a lot. But just overall, a really good fragrance, and I like it. So last but not least, from the house of JPG, it is Ultramont. And I said I would talk about this in the navy. I haven't worn this one in quite a while. Let me see if I got some skin left to spray this in the navy on. I think I do. I hadn't worn it in so long, I had to prime it. Oh, that's good. That's good. Why haven't I been wearing here? Again, a little bit minty. A little bit blue. A little bit fresh. Very, very masculine. I would say it's mass appealing too. Not quite as mass appealing as the rest of the fragrances that we've talked about on this list, but still. Again, it's getting there. Well, it may be as mass appealing. Now, what I pick up on is a sweet, minty, blue, woody fragrance. And that's a really, really good scent profile. I'm gonna have to start wearing this in the navy more. I'm sleeping on that one myself. I put myself to sleep. And again, since I got these down, I'm going to talk about them. No sense in not. This one is, what did I say it was? The Le Parfum. Le Parfum. This one reminds me a lot of the original Ultramont. Not so much in the beginning, in the dry down. The dry down, this is almost the same as the original Ultramont. Not Ultramont, Le Mans, to my nose. Now the opening, different. The opening to this is much spicier than the original Ultramont. And a little bit woodier, but the longer it stays on your skin, the more you get that clean, just fresh, in the mall, clean feeling. Not quite as mass appealing as some of the other fragrances that I mentioned. This one is a little bit more woody and a little bit more spicy. Spicy. But in a really, really good way. I like all of these fragrances. You know, it is what it is. I'm a very fortunate man. Not just because I have a lot of fragrances, but because I have my health. You know, I am for the most part healthy. Everything in life is great and it's wonderful and it's beautiful. And I love all of these fragrances that you see all around my room, and I enjoy them. I really do. I know some of y'all like, Trey, you don't ever wear your fragrances. I wear some more than others, but I say that to say we are all fortunate. Even if, you know, just having the ability to sit down, put your phone in your hand, click, watch this video, hear this video, listen to this video. Man, we are all so fortunate. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be 50 years old in December, which is wild to me, but it is what it is. But anyway, I encourage you guys to play in your fragrances. Even if you just go in the wherever you keep them, get 6 or 7 of them, go get in your recliner and just, you know, look at them, read up on them, smell them. You know, that's what people that collect coins and stamps do. They just You know, we should be the same way with our fragrances as long as we enjoy them, right? Right. All right, that's enough. So with that being said, this is really starting to lean towards the Le Mans. I'm very fortunate, very blessed. But anyway, guys, listen. Thank you all for being supportive. Trey Day is still on sale. It is selling so well. I'm just over the moon about that. Crazy. But anyway, I love you all, and may God bless you all. Until next time, guys. Peace.